Today we're going to go over the hearing aid Signia Pure CG BCT I RIC R. So this is the hearing aid right here. Okay, you have your microphones on the top and then one down below right there. You have a LED light that will explain if it's off or on. That is right there. You have a button. This can be used as a volume control, or it can be used as a on-off switch. So you have the top will turn it up, the bottom will turn it down, and if you press and hold this for 5 to 8 seconds, it will shut the hearing aid down. From there, you have your receiver wire. That is right there. You don't want to yank on the middle of the wire, because if you kink it and it gets broken, well, then you're going to have to come in and get a new receiver. You have coloring to tell you what ear each hearing aid goes into. So the blue that you can see that is right there is just telling you that it belongs in the left ear. The other side, other hearing aid will have red in those areas. Red stands for right. You have this is a tulip dome, and I'm going to show you how to put this on your ear in a moment. So you have this little dome here that needs to be replaced roughly once a month. You're going to do so just by gripping it and taking it off. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand. So it's going to look like that. You hold it from here, and you just pull it right off like so. That's going to expose that wax filter. So that needs to be replaced roughly once a month, or earlier if need be. You're going to use your wax filters from Signia. All you're going to do is just open up the case just like so. You're going to remove a stick like this. You're going to notice there's a new filter on this side, and then that extracts the old one. So all you're going to do to extract it is you're going to take this little black end, and you're going to push it in. You're going to feel a little pop. You can pull it out. You're then going to flip it over, and you're going to give it a little twist and push just like that, and then you can pull it out. So that's how you replace it. So what I like to do to put this on is that you're going to see a little tube in there. So what I like to do is kind of invert those little flaps so that it will look like that. You're then going to take the receiver and you're going to put it in just like so. So you know it's seated properly when it is flat and flush up against the edge of that receiver, just like that. Okay, so that is how you replace that. Now, cleaning the hearing aid should be done every single day. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to wipe down the entire hearing aid with a dry tissue. Just rub it all down. After you rub down you're going to lightly pinch and pull, just like this, to take any wax and oil off of that. The last thing you're going to do for your daily maintenance is you're going to brush it. So you're going to do so just by brushing those microphones there and there, brush them really good, and then brush down this bottom one. Because if any of these areas get clogged, you're not going to be able to hear anything because, well, that's where all the sound comes in from. Same deal is that if you don't clean this dome, there's wax that's going to get back behind it, and it's going to get into that wax filter, and then you're not going to be able to hear anything from that as well. So you really want to make sure that you keep your cleaning done daily. So now that we've gone over the parts and pieces of the hearing aid, and we want to know, well, hey, how do you keep this thing charged? So what we have here is we have your charging unit that looks